final battle of Transformers 2007 was probably the most memorable and most startling scenes from the entire movie. And yet Hasbro has not decided to release any of the damaged Transformers figures. But thankfully out there we got customizers that can make custom Transformers. And I know a lot of fans like the damaged Transformers. It's something we watched back in the 80s, except me, but I really liked this franchise because we, as collectors, love the Transformers characters. Maybe it's the alt modes, or the names, or the factions. I don't know if you're like me, you like a lot of movies, or a lot of Transformers movies. Or if you're just like a Transformers fan in general, like not just a fan of the movies, like the video games, the TV shows, or just the whole like franchise in general. And today we're going to be reviewing all of the damaged slashed. Sorry guys, I had to clear my throat. Slash custom Transformers figures. And this is just going to include the Decepticons. We are not going to be including Barricade or Bone Crusher. And if you want to know why, well, it's mainly because they didn't actually appear in the final battle. I mean, they did appear in the highway scene, but Barricade only had one fight scene in the Transformers movies, at least in Transformers 2007. And he wasn't actually in the final battle, but only these four were, like Blackout, Megatron, Starscream, and Brawl. Only four of them were in the final battle of Transformers 2007. So I'm gonna stop yapping and let's just get into this custom review. Alright, first up we've got Blackout. Now Blackout thankfully didn't receive that much damage. He only received damage on the chest and his shoulder. Hold on, it's blurred a little. Let me just... Yeah, so as you can see, I didn't just, like, scratch him up or, like, use a bunch of other effects. I didn't just, like, throw him around and stuff. I mean, that's basically what I used to do with, like, Transformers figures. I used to do that all the time. I used to scratch them up randomly. Probably like just take a hammer to it sometimes bang it up against a wall and boom, that's a damaged Transformer. But I realized as I grew up, it wasn't really the best and it never really settled with me. It did when I was younger though, but when I got older, I just never really fell for it. And also, that scene in the Transformers 2007 movie where he gets shot in the crotch. Yeah, that's what I did. Hold on. Yeah, the crotch is like blue, signifying like Energon, because he's like bleeding. Yeah, that was a really bold detail. I decided to put it because I wanted it to be as accurate to the movie as it could be. I mean, yeah, Blackout's pretty basic. To be honest, it's not that interesting. I mean, overall, here he is compared to... Now, I don't actually have another copy of Blackout, but I do have a photo of him. So here he is compared to the original Blackout. There's actually no damage to him at all. And this is actually the 5-pack version, as you can see in the background. That's there. This is from the Decepticon multi-pack that I got for Christmas 2 years back, whenever it was the year that the Decepticons were going to get a multi-pack. So, yeah, we got that. So, pretty basic, not as good. So, I guess we're going from worst to best, in my opinion. I guess this is the most basic Transformers custom that I made. I don't know. But I will be reviewing some more. And if you want to see Blackout in other videos that doesn't have to do with this one, check out the card suggestion, or it should pop up in the card suggestion pop-up. It should be a stop motion between like the forest battle that I recreated with basic stop motion stuff. Use CapCut, by the way, to edit that one. So let's just get into the other ones. Alright, now we've got Starscream. Now yes, this is the 5-pack Starscream, the 06 Starscream. I really like this version, to be honest. He's by far one of my favorite. There's not really that much of a difference. But I did, like I said earlier, I didn't actually do all of that stuff that younger me would do. Just like take a hammer to it and call it a day. No, I actually did. But instead of like just leaving it orange, as you can see in the back, it's all molten lava, I guess. You can't really see it. I might have to zoom in a little. Yeah, you can see the wings a bit orange, textured-y. It just feels like Starscream is blown up multiple times, and like his hands like burnt. Yeah, I did that too. Did that to his hand. And it looks overall good, I guess. It looks way better than Blackout. That's all I'm gonna say. The inside I also did. I don't know why I did that, but it just looks like he's burnt. It just looks like he just got like dipped in lava. It looks like someone like threw him into a lava pit, to be honest. So, and if you're wondering why I sound a little bit different, it's because it's allergy season. I am a little bit congested, so sometimes my voice can go kaput. And yeah, but I can still do reviews, even if it's allergy season. Yeah, the wing over here is just completely, like, it's not mangled, but it's completely, like, the tip of the wing is completely orange, as you can see. Yeah, it's orange. Something I was really bold of doing. The back, you can also see it's orange. The head's a little bit orange, the back of the head. And this is because I used paint to actually do this. And I think this looks really great. I mean, it looks really good. Yeah, it looks really good overall. And here he is compared to the regular Studio Series 06 Starscream. Oh, hold on. Just fell over. So here he is compared to 06 Starscream. Yeah, he is different. He's very different, you can tell. But, yeah. Oh, it's out of focus. Oh, it's out of focus again. Gosh, I hate when it always does that. Yeah, Starscream's out of focus. The thing's out of focus. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, I just have to move the camera. Oh my gosh, this is very annoying. Okay, there we go. Now that we're all done with Starscream, I think we should move on to the next Decepticon. So, let's get into it. Alright, guys. Now we have the leader of the Decepticons, Megatron himself. Yep, I know. This is probably one of the most basic Decepticons, too. I mean, I did do some more damage to him. Like, I really liked how this turned out. So basically what I did was, he got shot by Jazz in the tip of the shoulder. I made it look like it was burnt. It's out of focus. There we go. It's more streamlined now. You could probably see it a little bit, but you can't. I don't even know if you guys can actually see it that good. As you can see, I did the same thing with the knee. I did that to him, and then same with this The leg, they did that too. Then the back. Yeah, I also did that. Oh. Yeah, I also added some more detail to make it look like he was shot by F-22 Raptors. Like in the first movie, there's some more burnt details. Show that. So, yeah, I think this is, yeah, this looks great. Yeah. Burnt details, some more molten lava details-ish. Also combined it with the burnt marks. And I also like this detail I gave him. So at the end of the first movie fight, Megatron actually, the Allspark actually goes inside of Megatron. Yeah, so I added that molten lava detail to him. The burning detail. It just shows like a bunch of like orangey black ash detail that's going inside him. Yeah, I was really surprised, and I'm actually really, I am impressed on how this turned out, because this is probably by far one of my best Transformers customs, and for comparison, here he is next to the original 2007 Voyager Megatron for the Studio Series line. Yeah, I can see it's drastically different. Like, I actually didn't do a bunch of damage to that one. Obviously, it's the original one, so it's gonna look drastically different. So, let me just get that out of the way. And yeah, there he is. The Transformers 2007 damaged / custom Megatron. I like this guy. So, let's move on to the grand finale. Alright. The grand finale is here. We have the Transformers 2007 damaged brawl. Now this one, it took me a while to do this. It took me like 10 minutes just to get the proper explosion molten lava parts, or explosion parts right, and all the burnt marks, like, on, like, the right place, like, especially on the face. The face was really hard to do, especially, I do like this cool detail. I kind of have to zoom in. You don't really see it, but I can see it, and I literally used so many burnt marks, and he has so many explosion parts. Like, this was just insane. So many explosion parts, one on each side, one there, it's out of focus. And then the head, I used more burnt marks for the head. It's out of focus a little. I can't really zoom in. I think I can, but let me just zoom in. Hold on. Yeah. I think you can see it now. Oh yeah, you can. So, it's all burnt from the intense fight with the Autobots. And with the legs, I did the same thing. I added more explosion effects like he had in the movie. I used more burnt marks there. And then for the hands, however, that's kind of out of focus, but I used like a Sharpie or something. I used something to like trace like the rough marks on his hands. Of course, you can't really see it, but you can kind of see it from this angle, sort of, because that's what it originally looks like, and this is what it looks like now. It looks a bit different. It looks way different, and that was only with the left hand. Yeah, it was the left hand, as you can see now. Okay, so let me zoom in a little. I think now you can see it. Hold on. So with that, I actually used burnt marks on the minesweepers. Hold on, one of the minesweepers are. There we go. All right, so now that's more accurate. I used more burnt marks on here. As you can see, it looks a little weathered. The top of his head. It's also got like a burnt mark there. More burn marks there. Yeah. So I worked really hard to make this guy. And I liked how Brawl turned out. He looks really good. Overall, I give this guy a 9 out of 10. As for the rest, though, I'd give Starscream like a 7 out of 10. Megatron, I'd probably give him a 4 out of 10, but Blackout, I'd probably give him a 2 out of 10. Yeah, because overall, these custom Transformers figures I made looked really good whenever I finished them. As you can see back here, also, this is all molten and stuff. Make it look like it literally blew up. Yeah, I don't really know why I did that, but I'm glad I did it. So, yeah, that's it. That is it for this video. So, I will showcase all of them. So, guys, that is going to be it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoy it, and I will be making other custom Autobots. I'll try to make Ironhide and Ratchet and probably Bumblebee. I already have a custom Optimus Prime, and I think I'll try to make a custom Optimus Prime, but like from the first movie, like all battle damage. I'll especially do the other Decepticons. This is only containing the 4 from the final battle, like only them. So, yeah, that is going to be it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe to my other channel, SSL Movies. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. This is SSL signing off. Bye.